Westminster College, and I began working for a caterer called Krieger's Kitchen. And working through them gave me an insight into the catering industry. The work mainly involved being in the kitchen, but a bit of front of house. And then the pandemic hit and You Donate, We Deliver was founded. In 2020, 4 friends set up a Meals on Wheels initiative, feeding the NHS. They went from cooking chicken soup for a handful to feeding 1,700 staff in a day in just 3 weeks. The foursome included a nail technician, a secretary, a grandma, and an insurance broker. And they enlisted the help of lots of volunteers to cook, bake, and deliver. So this is a picture of them. After starting their venture, in a matter of weeks, they went from feeding a small handful to thousands on a daily basis. The founders say, Katie said 3 weeks ago we were cooking for a handful of meals for people who we knew in the NHS, and now we've got an amazing growing team of community volunteers who are helping us deliver thousands of meals to staff every day. We want to keep providing and expanding the service, but to do that, we need all those all-important donations coming in. Sarah said, we both knew we wanted to help our frontline heroes in whatever way we could. Having assisted the works in the NHS myself, I knew that I had little time to cook or go and get, they knew that they had little time to go and cook or go and get food in between their shifts. And so a meal delivery service was born. Local communities have really come together and risen to the challenge, and it's fantastic to see. So how I first got involved, after seeing on Facebook the work that Krieger's Kitchen was already doing for You Donate, We Deliver, I investigated further and joined the Facebook group. A local hub leader had been given lots of muffin mix, so essentially it all started with a bag of muffin mix. Over the course of a few weeks, I'd used lots of bananas, blueberries and chocolates and made hundreds and thousands of muffins. The demand for meals increased to 1,700 a day, so I volunteered to make 50 a week. Within a few weeks, I made hundreds of meals for different London hospitals needing warm and nutritious meals. After the peak of COVID-19, You Donate, We Deliver operations had come to a halt, but despite You Donate, We Deliver stopping supplying 1,700 meals a day, the Royal Free Hospital was still in desperate need of meals for their staff working in the ICU and COVID wards. Krieger's Kitchen was asked by a senior staff member at the Royal Free Hospital if she would supply them with a few meals a week, which she said yes. She was also supplying a local B&B in Barnet, housing the homeless with meals. So she set up a small team of local chefs and bakers to create meals to go to the Royal Free Hospital and the homeless. Over the next few months, I continuously baked and cooked 2 or 3 times a week. The demand stopped and I went back to school in September. 2021 and this new variant had caused lockdown number 3 and lockdown 3 volunteering. I was asked if I would start cooking and baking again, which I gladly accepted. I understood the need for food, so I volunteered to make meals. In January, it only started with 40 meals and 70 portions of baked goods, but now I'm making an average of 360 portions of baked goods and 170 meals a week. The ingredients for my meals are covered by generous donations of money or of fresh produce. I cold called suppliers, so I've formed professional relationships with businesses such as Silverman's, who provide me with lots of kosher meat, Reach Food Service, who provide me with kosher fish, such as salmon, and local greengrocers who regularly donate ingredients that I make my meals with. I've also sourced donations of packaging and muffin cases to make my baked goods stand out and look more appealing. I'm constantly creating new recipes and finding new ways to help keep the cost per head down. On Monday, Tuesday and Friday afternoon, as soon as the school day's finished, I'm in the kitchen baking and cooking away. As I'm taking my GCSEs this year, I sometimes use my lunchtime to help maximise my time and ensure that the demand is met. You Donate, We Deliver now have 50 volunteer delivery drivers and 15 chefs, and the chefs are different caterers and other keen foodies, and they're operating 10 regional hubs to serve the NHS across Hertfordshire and London. Seen that. Extra things I've learned whilst cooking in lockdown 3. I've had to make my own labels for my meals and baked goods, which include ingredients, allergens, use by and best before dates. I've had to source donations, keep up with my social media. I've learned how to work as a team, and I've learned how to time manage in order to balance school and cooking. What makes it worthwhile? After sending my first 40 meals to the NHS in 2021, I received all of these messages on social media. This is just a sample of them, so I'm going to read some of them out. Someone said, "Happy Monday. I was busy tucking into one of these meals that had been delivered to Waterloo HQ, which is where the main ambulance station is. And whilst reading the label, I noticed the link to a company account. Naturally, I take a peek. The company is a 16-year-old human cooking his happy little soul away for the NHS in his spare time. Nothing to gain, just a kind person. That's not the best bit. His account states that all his food is made with love. Commas, can we get a recognition for this selfless individual who's undoubtedly contributing towards staff morale?" And people have said how grateful they are and how tasty the food is. What also makes it worthwhile, I was contacted by the JC a few weeks ago and they wanted to write an article about my work. This recognition gave me a warm feeling, but it isn't the main reason why I do it. So what have I actually achieved? Since the 11th of January 2021, which is when all my cooking started again, I've continuously baked and cooked for the NHS, hospitals and London ambulance services. So I started making a list of everything that I'd made. So I started with 65 blueberry muffins and over the last few weeks, I've made on average 170 meals and 120 baked goods at a time, which I make on a Monday and a Tuesday. And so here are some of the pictures from the few weeks. So how can you help? Whilst You Donate, We Deliver have managed to raise over 50,000 to date to create the meals, the rapid expansion of the service due to overwhelming demand has prompted a fundraising push with the aim to be able to cater for all the NHS staff in London during this time of crisis. So the most simple ways you can help is buy items on the Amazon wish list, donate on the online page, or drop off or arrange a delivery of snacks or baked goods for your local hub. And then the plan for the future. So You Donate, We Deliver are currently looking at registering with the Charities Commission in order to achieve formal registered status, and they're in talks with an exciting project in conjunction with an American charity to bring the concept to the UK. So watch the space. You Donate, We Deliver can't tell us any more about what's happening at the moment, but everyone involved have found a love in giving charitable work, as well as a central team of 13, which have a skill set and business knowledge that they hope to take You Donate, We Deliver into more exciting projects in the future. Hopefully in a few months when lockdown and restrictions have eased, I can return to my catering job. In September 2021, I'll attend Westminster Kingsway College to complete my level 1 chef diploma, which will help me pursue a career in the hospitality industry. But in the meantime, I'm hoping to start a small business selling baked goods. So thank you for listening.
As they say, OMG. Aaron, that is absolutely and totally incredible. What a amazing. I'm absolutely I have to tell you, I'm trying to think what to say and I'm totally speechless because you brought together your love of food and cooking with a bit of entrepreneurial sense, which I'm sure you got from your mum and dad, of course. And of course, that love for other people, the human that you are, and you've done that's just unbelievable. Does anyone want to come in and say anything to Aaron? Please do unmute yourself if you want to say.
If you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer.
Yeah, if you've got a question or just a comment or a because you've got what a mensch from Joe Cowan. You've had a number of people saying, "Look, you're so impressive, Aaron." From Margaret, your work enthusiasm are inspiring. A number of people, absolute amazing, Aaron. You're an absolute star from the Princeleys. So really, that is wonderful. Firstly, you put that together so well. I'm thinking it'd be lovely to hear you, Aaron, and to hear what you're doing, but to get a presentation as well is super. So well done. And I would say this, Aaron, is if we can support you, so if there's links, just that you know I've recorded this. Are you okay that I send that out to the community?
Yeah, that's fine. I can email the links to Beth with the Amazon link and the Just Giving page.
Okay, I'll email them to me because what I can do, Aaron, is also not just send out an email, but put them on our, we've got about 230, 40 people on WhatsApp group. So we can send out to that. And if anyone wants to contribute something, that's great.
How about an event? Aaron could cook for us and we could have a fundraiser for you for the.
Well, that's
charity.
a really, really good idea. We also do cooking. I mean, I see someone who's coming in, had a hand up definitely, called Lois Alon. who definitely, I don't know, Aaron, you've met before or no, but you certainly should, because Lois does a lot of cooking in our kitchen for the United Synagogue and for people in need. Go on, Lois.
I just wanted to say that, Aaron, what you're doing is absolutely amazing. And I don't think that people can actually quite grasp that when you say you bake 60 muffins, the work that goes into each and every single bit of food that you make, and just getting the food and chopping it and mixing it and the washing up and making it look good at the end is, you know, it's such laborious, hard work. So huge, well done. Amazing.
Can I just jump in and say, aside from, you know, the amazing work that you're doing, and it's, as Lois said, it's just incredible. It's a lot of hard work. I was blown away by that presentation, that your ability to convey it in such an eloquent way is beyond your years. So just salute everything you've done here.
Thank you.
Absolutely, Greg. Absolutely. I think, you know what, it's great to see, Aaron, that you're going to go on into hospitality and, you know, go towards that diploma, because it's where you're going to make your satisfaction from. And I can see the nachas pouring out of two individuals here, Jeremy and Judith. Well done. I mean, that's great. You must love that. Janet wants to say something to Janet.
Yeah, I just want to thank you as well, because I love cooking and it's blown away by it. But the only thing is, and your presentation was phenomenal, when you showed the what you make, it went off too quickly because I wanted to stare at it. And
I'll share it again.
It was lovely.
Listen, Aaron, don't worry, Aaron, because it's going to be on the. I'll share it. We'll get it edited so that we can have this bit on it, but I'll share it so it goes on the WhatsApp and the email. So you'll see, you can look at it, pause it, and enjoy looking at those amazing things that. So don't worry, Aaron, we'll get that out. But yeah, really well done. And I think it's really been good to have you here because we can help. You know, if there's ways in which even, you know, some donations from a number of people, I'm sure that will be. And just let's keep in touch, and maybe, Aaron, exactly, do an event for us some point. Let's get some cooking going down. And if you want to also work within and link to Lois, I'm happy to put you in touch with what we're doing in the kitchen. If there's a way of linking that together, that is really great, because that's a super charity. So Aaron,
say something, sorry, on that. There's actually the United Synagogue, for those of you that don't know, Maswell Hill have been working with the United Synagogue for the last 6 weeks, and we've cooked over 1,000 portions of soup, and it gets delivered to everybody within the Jewish community of people who are kind of you know, really grateful to receive. They get meals and a soup. And tonight they're launching a big fundraising campaign. So I hope maybe later Rabbi or Karen will send out a link, because without the support of the community, we can't make that food. So I hope you don't mind me jumping in and just saying.
Of course not, Lois. Absolutely, it will do. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's over the weekend, isn't it? That's now over. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Thanks, Lois. And thanks for what you do, by the way. A massive, really. Thank you. All right. Inspiring Havdalah, actually, so far. And we've got even Havdalah to do. So let's get ready for Havdalah. I've got my cup ready. I've got my candle ready. Light the candle.
Well, you have to take yourself a video.
Yeah.
And that way you can go. And you can hear it.
Yeah, as I said, it's a bit now. Right. Okay, are you ready? El Yeshuati Eftach velo evchad Ki yosi vezimrat ya Adonai Vayehi Yeshua Ushach b'mayim besasom Mimaynei HaYeshua Adonai HaYeshua Alamcha b'chatecha sehela Adonai tzvaot imanu Niskav lanu Elohei Yaakov sela Adonai tzvaot ashrei adamotei achva Adonai Hoshia melech yameinu v'yom toreinu LaYehudim hayta Rabba Simcha V'Sason V'Ikar Kein Tilanu Kos Yeshua Desar U'B'Shem Adonai Ekra Lai Lai La 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 Lai 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 La 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 Lai Lai La 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 Lai Lai La 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 Lai Lai La 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 Lai Lai La 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 Lai La 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 Cup of grape juice, all right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam. Lai 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 lai. Borei peri hagafen. Lai lai la la la. Like that, Jackie. Come on, let's say Jackie. That's brilliant. Lai la 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 lai lai lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Lai 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 lai. Borei minei bechamim. Lai lai la 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 lai lai. Lai la 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 and now the Aish. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Lai 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 lai. Orei me'orei ha'esh. Lai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai la 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Olam Hamavdil ben Kodesh lechol ben or lechoshen ben Yisrael la'amim ben Yom HaShvi leSheshet Yamei Hamaseh. Baruch atah Adonai Hamavdil ben Kodesh lechol. Lai lai la 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 la. Everyone. La 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 la. Lai 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 Thank you, as always, to Nathaniel Mason for the accompaniment on the drum there. He's behind the computer with a big smile. And thank you to all of you. We're going to be back next week with one of the last Havdalahs. I think we're going to go up to Pesach. And then we'll have to see after Pesach what we do. It's a different place we are in now. A year ago, I suppose. A year ago, it was towards the beginning of lockdown, the first lockdown where we were. There was a lot more fear around. Now, I suppose there's a lot more hope around because of where we are. So let's hope that the vaccine is working as we hope it is, and the numbers are lower, and it stays that way. But keep safe, be careful, and